Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Post Farms. It's Monday, April 24th, and today is the first day of bean planting for 2023. Well, we didn't have enough footage to make a decent video from last week since we got done planting corn the last week. Pretty much just been a chance of a little rain off and on. Forecast pretty cold temperatures for this last weekend, and actually I had just a little bit of frost this morning, but this week the forecast looks going to gradually warm up, and I think it's time to start planting beans. Like I said in the intro, it's Monday, and it certainly has acted like a Monday. It took forever to get everything going this morning after switching the planter over to beans. Just a few little odds and end things that took forever to get rolling, but we're rolling now. And always planted extend beans for the last several years, and then the last few years been extend flex, but they keep messing with the cutoff dates and everything with the dicamba, and we've been forced to use Liberty as our plan B the last 2 years, so we decided it was time to come up with a new plan A, and this year we're planting all Enlist E3 beans. Today we're planting FS 39 E10s. So it's kind of a new adventure for us. Had some really good extend varieties we really liked, but the chemistry is just not working for us anymore. So we're starting out with some new varieties this year, and hopefully we'll be able to come up with a couple we really like, and we'll plant them again next year. Pretty well been looking at corn the last week off and on also. I think as of yesterday, Sunday the 23rd, all the corn is up or just spiking through, except for the last 2 days we planted, and I honestly haven't looked at it yet. I think it should be close, but every day getting into the cool off did slow it down a little bit. So I'd say the last 2 days needed some sunshine, a little bit of warm weather yet. But then after that, we get those up, everything should be up and growing. What's up and growing looks really good. Like I said, they did have rain forecasted for off and on last week. We ended up with anywhere from almost nothing to, we had one farm that had 1.5 inches, and it's still really wet there. It came really fast and hard, and actually made water set in the dry dams. But luckily it was some of our earlier corn planted that was just coming up, and it should be fine. We're doing full tillage ground right now. We still like to do tillage on the ground we can, because we just see an increase in bean yield, and so we've got some 120 acres work today that we're planting, and then we're going to switch over and do some I call it no-till, but it's actually minimum till, because we'll run the Great Plains vertical tillage tool across it lightly and then plant it, because we just get smooth the ground up a little bit, and it seems like we get better seed to soil contact, we get the trenches closed up, and things just, we get a better stand behind that than we do just trying to plant into the corn stalks. Everybody has their own thing they like, and what works good elsewhere may not work here. What works here may not work elsewhere. But all you can do is do what you think will give you the biggest return on your investment, and that's kind of what we strive to do. You know, year after year, we've seen increased yields in our full tillage versus our no-till / minimum till.